Jalen Williams. First personal foul, first team foul. Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for two, Jalen Williams. Brooklyn foul, Russell Westbrook. First personal foul, second team foul. Brooklyn foul, Russell Westbrook. Second personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots. The ball goes to Indiana. Russell Westbrook. 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam. 2 shots. Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be Brooklyn going up against the Pacers. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Steven Adams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Sigma in at the power forward position. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. Drops in the 3.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Goes up again. And scoring inside is Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? He's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound.
Sigma putting his skills as a rebounder to good use there, coming up with the second chance opportunity.
Halliburton pass to Siakam. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. There's a screen by Turner. Siakam finds Turner. Oh, Adams with the block. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Five on the clock. Here's Siakam. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 4-3. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a three-point game. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Siakam. 14 feet away. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Boy, excellent job that time by Westbrook to challenge without foul.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Mathurin. Caruso, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nembhard outside. Westbrook against Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Turner for 3. On target from range. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
With the second effort, and the layup is up and in. 9 points in the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Turner. He's got 9. Got a piece of it. Caruso with it. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Westbrook. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. Indiana making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Neesmith. The D's right on him. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sigma. Shoots over Halliburton. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. From beyond the arc and then some. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Adams. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Here's Halliburton. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here's Caruso. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Brooklyn. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Aleksej Pokusevski is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Brown in at the 1. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Turner. Knocked loose. Wiggins with a steal. Here's Pokusevski. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it. Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Brown gets the bucket.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And here's Caruso outside, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. On defense, the visiting team. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Turner, a screen on Williams. Three-pointer Mathurin. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Brooklyn with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Now here's McConnell. Fires from the wing, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. McConnell's got 4 points this quarter. Brooklyn leading by 8. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Turner, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and all around the rim that time before dropping. And now a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Mathurin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
And Indiana with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Nembhard. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A jaw-dropping jam by SGA.
And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
Outside Mathurin. With the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Halliburton. Back to Neesmith for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George drives in. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana trails by 10. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Toppin. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Toppin hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Sigma, no good. Sigma's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Turner finds Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 6-point lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Soft touch off the glass. Turner's got 13.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Indiana on offense. 6-point game. Toppin shot is off. Fires the 3. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And the first half now in the books. Brooklyn out in front, up 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Brooklyn leading by 9. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Nesmith's shot is off. Westbrook taking his time here. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 5 of his 8 3-pointers to go in. Outside Mathurin. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 27 points for him. That one goes in.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Siakam outside. Mathurin. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Attention fans. Now on.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. There's Nesmith with the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Yep, that one goes. And now a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Pass to Turner. Siakam with it. Outside Mathurin.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Turner, a screen on Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Mathurin passes to Turner. Over Adams. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Sigma. He's covered by Siakam. Sigma, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Indiana making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. Brooklyn making a switch here. Brooklyn leading by 10. Westbrook outside. Pass to Cephalosha. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Westbrook's gone 1 for 3 from the field here.
Team foul. Cowboys second and shot. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Back to Halliburton. Siakam, left side. Nails the baby hook.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Adams against Turner. Here's Westbrook. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam, no good. Brooklyn leading by 9.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Sigma passes to Adams, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And he's good on the second. Toppin passes to McConnell. Turner for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Brooklyn, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Alexei Pokusevski. And it's George in at power forward.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jackson. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Sigma. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Here's Toppin. To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Indiana trails by 14. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Jackson. Here's the floater. Brooklyn pulls it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shoots over McConnell. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Expanding his game a little more. When Adams is making this, it has to help his confidence.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of
the previous play is under review.
after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Brooklyn leading by 14. Williams on the wing. Westbrook right side. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Jackson, the pass to Nesmith. Poke loose. Takes a three. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
The drive by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Indiana trails by 16. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Turner against Adams. Now here's Turner. He's covered closely. 2 on the clock. Siakam for 3. Westbrook with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Matherin. There's Nesmith with the 3. Halliburton for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Goes back up. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Halliburton. From 13. No good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook outside. Stolen by Siakam. Here's Matherin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And Brooklyn with possession here. Williams from long range. Brooklyn, no good that time either. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Moments away, it'll be Brooklyn going up against the Warriors. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jamal Murray is out there with Brown. Then there's Nene. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Bull in power forward. And for the Warriors, we've got Damian Lillard. Pierce out there with Davis. Then it's Gary Payton. And it's Nedelicki in at the 5 down low.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Murray, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now, here's Payton. And the rebound goes to Nene. Inside, Bull. And it's Bull slamming it down.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Outside, Pierce. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Takes the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Nedelicki. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. Driving inside. It's good. Bull's got his second basket.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Davis. No good, unable to end this run. Brooklyn with the ball. Caldwell-Pope pass to Nene. It's deflected. Payton against Murray. Pierce kicks to Payton. Some solid defense there by Nene. Caldwell-Pope left side. Down low. The layup off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass.
And you can tell Davis is very comfortable inside the paint. He has no doubt in his ability to find a shot.
Brown outside. Nedelicki with the rebound. Davis against Bull. And Bull sends it back. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Murray outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bull, that's good.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Timeout, timeout.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes here for the Warriors. Robinson's checked in for Davis, and Ryder's subbed in for Pierce. Jokic has checked in for Brooklyn. Alinari comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
That one good for 2.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Bull's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. .124 left to play here in the first. Payton with a screen on Gallinari. Back to Payton. Here's Nedelicki. Powered down with both hands.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Payton against Murray. Brown outside. Gallinari down low. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Lillard looking around. Payton finds Robinson. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shoots over Brown. Lillard misses. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Bull. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 11 points for Bull.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
Back to Payton. 3-pointer. And Jokic with the rebound. Now, here's Bull. He's got 11. Out to Gallinari. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Bull has been the guy making things happen for Brooklyn. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Payton on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Gooden is out there with Robinson. Then there's Kidd. And it's Pierce, and it's Ryder in at the 2-guard position. Pierce's shot is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's George driving in. Gooden with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Irving passes to Nene. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Nene's got his first 3 points of the game.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Pierce kicks to Kidd. Pass to Ryder. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the first timeout called in the game for Brooklyn.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And the Warriors with some changes. Davis comes in for Robinson. And Lillard subbed in for Ryder. And then for Brooklyn, Brook Lopez is checked in for Jokic. Antetokounmpo comes in for Nene. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Gallinari. Caldwell-Pope finds George. Irving from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
And you can't let Irving get comfortable from outside, or he'll be hitting these shots all day long.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Here is Lillard. Pass to Davis. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
And that's great defense. What Kyrie lacks in size, he makes up for it with quickness, instinct, and basketball IQ.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Caldwell Pope, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, shaky defense there, giving up the bucket, plus sending KCP to the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Brooklyn.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. For 3, Pierce connects from 3-point range. Pierce has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Giannis. Caldwell Pope finds George. Back to Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets double every single time. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and just... his rhythm.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. One Toscano Anderson's checked in for Pierce. And Brooklyn making a change here. And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 6. Here's Toscano Anderson. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Manning. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Payton dishes to Davis. Back to Payton.